Tom Chilton, we're here at Donington Park. Round one is this weekend. Testing's over and done with, but to be fair, mate, that all seemed to go pretty well for you guys.
It did go well. It was very short, actually. We did 2 days at Croft, which was great. It's a mixture of dry and wet, which is always nice to get a bit of both when it comes to testing on weather fronts. And then we went to Snetterton, where it was just us and the RML Mercedes. And yeah, we were both flying around Snetterton, having a lot of fun in the sunshine, and that was a really good, solid couple of days of testing, which really helped us, I think, develop the car. And then Brands Hatch at Media Day, it was a bit pointless for everyone, other than the Media Day part, because the trucks were racing there the weekend before. Right. A very, very greasy circuit. We were all lapping a lot slower than when we were there last year, so we looked at it and went, should we change everything on the car just for this circuit because the trucks were here the weekend before, and just wasn't worth it. So it was a bit of a wasted test day, really, I think. But we're here at Donington. We get a few flying laps in FP1 and then we go straight into qualifying, which is very different because normally we then get all of FP2, which is in usually better track conditions and everything else. So I'm personally thinking that's an advantage for us. Because me and Tom are so experienced. And we can get on it first lap, and secondly, obviously having a car now for 7 years, it's got a lot of consistency with the setup on the base setup. We're always tweaking it, don't get me wrong, I'm still going out there with the setup I've not run last year, but we're always tweaking what we've got. So we've got a very good car now. With some people, they're starting afresh, if you like, this year completely, and so having no testing at each circuit is not going to help them, I don't think.
And I was going to say, your car, it's been reliable over the years, so you've got a solid base to work from, so it's only sort of minor changes. And it's interesting with the limited testing because I think it is going to throw a spanner amongst the works for a lot of drivers and teams. So, I think the fans have got a lot to enjoy, even if it might be a bit chaotic for you drivers and teams. Absolutely.
I think this year Formula One's probably the most exciting to watch, although it's quite dangerous for the drivers. I think it's most exciting to watch. I think you'll find with the new rules and regulations this year, with the different quali race now, and you've also got the different turbo boost, which is now 20 seconds, not 15 seconds, and starts from a lower speed, which makes a big difference at the end of the straight. So the lap time gain is far higher now this year for somebody who's got now 20 seconds, for example. So I'd say the gap between the first and last is now smaller than the gap you gain on turbo boost, and then you can add now the soft tyre this year is softer again. If you were on what I call now the super soft versus a medium, and you had 20 seconds versus 1 second if you lead in the championship, the lap time gain could be like 1.5 seconds a lap. But everyone's within 1.5 seconds, as you know, so everyone's within 9/10, I think, around here. So you can get someone literally last come through to win the race. So this year there will be more overtaking than ever before. This year there's 40 race starts, not 30 race starts, and I think we're going to give a lot back to the British touring car fans.
Yeah, for sure. And just to finish, starting at this circuit at Donington Park, I mean, it's a track you've always ran very well around that, so that can give you confidence. And I guess you'll just be looking to replicate your results from last season, especially that race-free win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was lucky to get the win here on the National and the win here on the GP circuit. So it's obviously one of my favourite circuits. It suits our car very well. So I'm excited to go out and see what we can do.
Sounds good to me. Tom, great to see you again, and best of luck.
Thank you very much.